Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 19, Week 3. Today, we're taking a look at the Lion Tamers, the Gotham team, for the first time ever, now with Gotham, taking on the Juggling Juggernauts, the Trashboat lineup. With me here, still, I guess I should probably put the ad copy up. Oh, geez, Discord crashing. Come on, Discord, make it.
Radiant team back.
What?
Radiant team banned. Ten seconds remaining.
Anyway. So,
5 seconds
here's my ad
remaining.
copy. Everybody on YouTube just got to hear that awkward silence. Just letting everybody know that we're doing this live still, by the way, if you somehow aren't aware of that yet.
10 seconds remaining.
There better be at least one of Lion and Juggernaut in this game, says Games and Pizza. True, yeah, they're both hero names, so. And by the way, with me here today, for those of you who are not watching the stream, we've got Doughboy.
Hello.
We've got Brionne.
Hi,
Kind
it's
of.
me, Brionne.
Brionne is mostly
Kind
doing
of.
other stuff, but is also kind of here.
Radiant team
Whoa,
banned.
I'm 100% here.
Wait, look at the team banner. Team banner check.
Oh, well, hold on, yeah, team banner check.
The Lion
Okay.
Tamers have like kind of like a surreal picture going on.
It's like
5
the
seconds
lion tamer.
remaining.
It's like a lion.
It is a lion tamer.
Are
It's just like
those-
really washed out. It looks like a
Radiant
lion
team
tamer as rendered on an Atari ST.
What's happening in the Juggling Juggernaut one?
10
It's just like
seconds remaining.
some promotional art for the Ringmaster. It's really
Yeah,
not
but-
very fitting.
5 seconds remaining.
What's in the picture of the, like, what's in the circles?
He's
Oh,
got
it's a Juggernaut.
yeah, he's got like the Juggernaut and the
Oh,
little target.
juggling juggernauts. Oh,
Get it?
okay. I like
He's
that
actually
one better.
juggling the
Entire team
Juggernauts.
back.
I like that
I like
one.
better, Yeah.
Shout out to the Juggling Juggernauts. If you want me to crop your banner so it fits the
10
banner, let me
seconds
know.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What is? Okay, so they banned Io, Mars, Pango, Lich. Lich is over OP.
Yep, banned out the Lich. No Dawnbreaker ban. A little worrying.
Dire team
No Lena
Huff.
ban.
No Lena ban either, but it's, even as crazy as Lena is a little. Well, I guess it's Trashboat. He could probably get away with it. He's not gonna get away with it though. Clockwork first. Hoff got power says please depot in chat, so I assume that's at the I can crop your banner or whatever.
Who is Hofgot Power?
I assume he's probably one of the Juggling Juggernauts if I'm guessing.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay,
5 seconds
dear Lion
remaining.
Tamers, ban Viper or you're griefing.
Why?
Don't let
Who's
Wilderman
gonna-
Beats get Viper again. Or at least make it an unplayable Viper game. Or pick something. We're going into reserve time for a first pick? That's not very common. By the way, there's been a lineup change for the Lion Tamers. Mount 305 is no longer with us on this earth, so...
07.
Dire
Oh my
team
god,
back.
that's so long. You're gonna pick up the Shadow Demon. Apparently pros have been looking at Shadow Demon a little bit recently. I think he's kind of in that Witch Doctor position, where I don't know if he's a great first pick, but I think he's good for like a somewhat later support pick. I think there are a lot of, weirdly enough, there are a lot of cores that just see that guy and it's like, okay, game over for me.
5 seconds remaining.
He's not, like, unmanageable as a first pick, but I'd definitely like to see him second phase, I think.
I have a snack.
What?
Oh, I'm back. I have a snack.
Oh yeah? Can we get an
it a
official
banana?
confirmation what snack you have
It
here?
is a banana.
Oh,
It's a banana?
10
Great
seconds
guess. Yes, it's a
remaining.
banana.
You ever heard that song that's like ring 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 ring
5
ring ring
seconds
ring
remaining.
banana phone?
Banana phone. Yes, I have heard that
Radiant
song.
team
That song's my jam.
Really?
Yep.
Rina goes to the club, kind of awkwardly standing on the walls, but then the
I have a
DJ
song
puts on
request.
the DJ puts on banana phone and she cuts it.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining.
It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
5 seconds remaining.
I danced the banana phone.
Boop 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 boop.
Radiant
We're
team
sponsored by bananas. We're sponsored by Red Robin. This is a very big stream for food. Interesting lineup of bands here from Gotham. It's taking
We're
shots
like
all
the
over the
meta
place.
picks.
remaining.
Mostly, I don't know about the TA. I think 1,000 out of 1,000 games, I would have rather seen the TA go or the Lena go down than the TA, especially in the world where you have the Shadow Demon. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty bad thing for TA to be playing into. I mean, yeah, she can one-shot him, that's great and everything, but she has to do that. She has to start the fights doing that, or things are pretty bad, I think. You don't want that guy vomiting all over you. You don't want that guy making fake TAs that blow up your team, you know what I mean? Let it through. Just get rid of that Lena. Much bigger threat. Witch Doctor coming up.
10
Alright,
seconds
but
remaining.
I'd really like to see some more stun coming out of the Lion Tamers lineup.
5 seconds
Like some real stun, not some stun where you go to jail. Like some CC, you know?
by the way, I don't think I've ever heard of the banana phone song. I had to search it up. That's why I muted.
It's a great song.
I hope you enjoy
Very high
that banger.
quality.
You know, it's actually the most played song in the history of
Dire
Spotify.
team pick.
Is it actually?
I believe it.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why are we just lying?
They picked the stupid
Oh my-
Nyx assassin.
They
I
picked the
can't
bug.
believe
Oh,
it.
good.
The stupid bug. I hate that stupid bug.
And then they picked Lena.
Oh, Lena. Oh.
Well, if
I like-
Gotham loses this game, he only has himself to blame. They let the Lena through, they let the Viper through as well, which, like, come on, Gotham, you got... Oh, whatever.
10
But this is
seconds
really hard
remaining.
because they have 2 melee supports, and then
5
it might be
seconds
like
remaining.
three melee, 2 range, or like.
I don't think that really matters that much, as long as the cores don't rely on them. You can just have a safe lane phase. The biggest thing, I didn't realize you were doing all 3. Yep, I sure am. I was on the rocks. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it or not, depending on how long the other series go. And then, like, both of the series had like a 20-minute long game, so here we are.
10 seconds remaining.
You know, last week we did 2 sets, and it was 5 hours of stream. This time, we're starting on the 3rd set, and it just crossed into 4 hours. So...
Dire team pick.
Sand King coming up. I have a lot of burst for the Lena, and that's good and everything, but...
10 seconds.
You also have a
remaining.
lot on the table at this point. Especially considering
5 seconds remaining.
the enemy sees... You see the enemy mid, if you're Gotham, right? You see their mid, and you did not respond with the mid of your own.
Dire team
So
back.
now they get to pick whatever they want for the last few picks. They're going to pick Dawnbreaker. Statistically, between Neeks, Dawnbreaker, and Lena, this match is already over, basically.
And Clockwork.
What position is Matt playing this game? Or
Clockwork
these
is same.
days? Well, so far this season, they haven't really been picking Matt
remaining.
consistently. He's been playing 1 and 2 so far.
5 seconds remaining.
And they
He
did
was
just
playing
have
different stuff last season too, right? Like he was switching around a lot.
And so
Mhm.
far, they just had a player change because they just dropped Mount. I believe Pages, who's on their team this time, is the permanent stand-in, permanent replacement. So, Core Witch Doctor, yeah, probably. If I'm putting my money on anything, it's Core Witch Doctor. I'm putting
What?
negative money on it.
Core Witch Doctor.
Mid tanking.
The hell?
Radiant team banned.
I assume it's 1 and 3. I assume it's 1 Lightsteer of 3 Sand King. They're gonna pick mid last, which I really would have rather just had the mid come out instead of the Sand King, perhaps. What does the
10
Radiant
seconds
draft do?
remaining.
Gotham is still drafting the old-fashioned
5
Lightstealer, so the
seconds
answer
remaining.
is Sand King goes in to coincide with the Witch Doctor ult, and then Lightstealer pops out of him. That's the answer. They're going for a big infest draft, which is outdated in my book. You don't pick Lightstealer to do that anymore. You pick Lightstealer to infest mid-fight, not pre-fight. But that's what they're going for, I believe.
10 seconds remaining.
I realize I watched so much Dota today, and I played Dota today. Now my
5 seconds
brain is just
remaining.
mushy, and I can't think of Dota things anymore. But I will still help.
There we go.
Dire team
Do we need to get you a new brain? I mean, we could start
Yeah.
a GoFundMe. No,
Yeah,
even
I
better
have
than that.
goldfish brain.
We're gonna do like the We Are the World thing. Everybody in LD2O is gonna get together. We're gonna sing like a big song, like We Are the World. I don't know if you kids have ever heard of that. To raise money.
10 seconds remaining.
You
Wow.
kids, wow.
That's what you are. You're like
5
Brionne
seconds
is like
remaining.
20, like 1 or 22, at most, in college. And Doughboy, I mean, you said you were young, but you also said you got a hip replacement, so you might be 50. Who knows?
That wasn't even. I didn't even say that. But when I play like in houses, people do sound like really old.
Oh yeah, the average LD2L age is much higher than most leagues for whatever reason. It's a little bit less now. I think most of the old folks are gone. But
Yeah, PVC.
Rip
I
to
think that guy's
PVC.
old.
Team pick.
Juggernaut.
Okay. I am the Juggernaut. This is a pretty good jug game, I think.
Wow. Those are like 5 heroes that I don't want to play against.
Yeah, that's like the meta.
I'm doing it again where I just have
ever.
hate in my heart for these
Good,
heroes.
Tra-
good thing you're not playing against them.
Trash
Good thing I'm
Boat.
not playing.
5
Trashboat must have
seconds
heard
remaining.
me talking about how like this is a meta. This is one of those metas where meta beats comfort every time, and he must have really taken that to heart. This is like the most blunt meta team ever in like if he had Lich instead of the either the Clock or the Nakes, then it would have been like just the platonically perfect team
Wait,
for this
what the
match.
heck? I didn't even realize Nyx Assassin's like being played so much. Why?
In the other game, I could tell you. I don't know what he's doing here.
I didn't like. I just looked at like Pro
Choose your
Tracker,
hero.
and it's like one of the highest matches right now. I know Clockwork's meta.
Okay, so they're doing a lineup shift. Looks like they are putting Matt in the off lane or mid. It's hard to tell so far, but I'm assuming Gotham is probably going to be mid. It's going to be mid Sand King versus Lena. That'll be fun. But
Why are people playing?
no, guys,
Nyx?
Stinley, meta is not strength heroes. Meta is like 5 heroes. That's what it really is. Meta is Lich, meta is Lena, meta is Dawnbreaker, meta is Neeks, meta is like if you look at Pro Tracker and you look at what people are playing like more than once
10
a day,
seconds
basically,
remaining.
it's like it's one of the smallest pools ever, and everybody who's not
5
in that pool
seconds
does
remaining.
terrible. It is a very, very strict meta.
I think the Dagon build is why Nexus popular.
Yeah, pretty much.
or in meta.
Well,
Hasn't he
I
always
think
gone
I think
Dagon, or
I
am
think what it
crazy?
really is. Go on.
I thought he always went Dagon. Maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
might be crazy.
Just Dagon is better, and it suits the meta more.
I didn't know
But
that.
I think the real reason Neeks is getting picked is as a counter to Dawnbreaker. At the highest level, Dawnbreaker is like it in like higher level pubs. That might be
This is
different
true.
now. I guess I'm going off of like 2 weeks ago.
I think she is still very
information, but-
meta for offlane.
Yeah, Dawnbreaker was, for most of this patch so far, the offlaner, like, only offlaner that you could choose, basically. Like, if you didn't get Dawnbreaker, you don't have an offlaner. And Neeks is pretty much just, you know, the guy who deals with that.
Yeah, I don't like laning against Dawnbreaker. I also don't like playing against Dawnbreaker in general. I feel like it's just annoying. I don't know.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
for
half-
global, I'm gonna show up. What were you saying?
Half got power is power. I just like.
Oh
put the
yeah,
two
there's a
together.
player on this team named Power, isn't there? And yeah, that would be it. I hope he
Very
didn't
powerful.
just spoil the game. I'm gonna take that as he did well on the scrim, not necessarily the game. But yeah, I mean, you just have to favor the Dire lineup by default. It's just meta. This wins. On the other side of the coin, you got two things that are wrong. You know, you've got your strongest player is on the weakest role right now. You can't win games if your strong player is 3. Well, you can, but it's really hard. It is definitely the weak boy role right now. I said it before, I'll say it again. They nerfed auras and they left nothing, which is why the only heroes that are pickable are ones with massive, obvious utility, like the Dawnbreaker, right? So that's already
started
kind of
Hook.
going wrong, huh?
Well, he started Hook. He doesn't
He's
even
thinking
have
about
it,
it.
like...
Seconds to battle.
Whoa, swing and a
Couldn't
miss.
do it.
Oh.
No!
That's a bit of all right.
That's tough.
He's no Dark Ace, that's for sure.
I wish I was more like Dark Ace.
True.
Instead, I have to give Blue Jay my hero.
Yeah, that's true. We have to get micro by
Yeah.
Blue Jay. Very sad.
Yeah.
Oh, Grace Jam
One
is
day.
sponsored by, I believe that's Grace Jam's website. It's kind of like Line. 3 for 1 on the runes. Clockwork blocks off the rune. Wait, I just realized you were like, oh, this is like the 5th time I played Clockwork. Power, I looked at your Dota buff before this season started. That's like the 5th or 6th time you played a support ever. Come on now.
Whoa.
So. Yep, you can see the lineup shifting around here. Do we have, yep, Sand King mid. So, for the Lion Tamers, it's time for the best part of the stream, the roll call for the Lion Tamers. Pause
Let's
1,
go.
formerly the Pause 3, we've got Rauk22 on the Lion Stealer. Pause 2, captain of the team, you've got Gotham making his first appearance. Like I said, things have been pretty rough for Gotham, so if anybody cares about this guy even a little bit, now's the time for support. So, Gotham on the Sand King. Pause 3, you've got Godlike Matt on the Pudge. Pause 4, you've got Copless on the Shadow Demon. And pause 5, you've got Peaches, I believe as a full-time replacement, on the Witch Doctor. Rip Mount. On the other side of the coin, pause 1, you've got Grace Jam on the Juggernaut for the Juggling Juggernauts. It's very appropriate, actually. They don't have the Lion Tamers and Lion on the other team, but they have the Juggernaut on the Juggling Juggernauts. Statistically, this means the Juggernauts will win. Pause 1, Grace Jam on the Juggernaut. Pause 2, you've got Trashboat on the Lena. Pause 3, you've got Wilderman Beats on the Dawnbreaker. Pause 4, you've got Jumpman, Herald Mid on the Nyx Assassin. And pause 5, you've got that guy in chat, Power, on the Clockwork. One of the people, I believe this is one of the guys who showed up here because of your ad, Brionne.
Power did?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
I think he was the only guy that actually got in because everyone else had really... no, I think Cerberix also. But unfortunately, many of them had sus accounts. But what are you going to do? That's just what happens when you post a link in public, right?
That's so cool. I'm so happy that you saw the post and joined. That's great to hear.
Power, if you joined because of any other reason, now you have to lie.
Just saw Reddit post.
Real makes me sad.
Anyway, so far, pretty boring lane phase. Surprisingly, denied that water rune. Gotham tried to retaliate, didn't quite get it. Surprisingly, pretty equal matchup so far as mid, though I suspect as time goes on, this is going to get a lot worse for Sand King. Juggernaut pretty suppressed here in the safe lane.
I saw Trashboat miss a ranged creep.
Sad.
I'll never forget that.
Trashboat washed. And one time, I thought I was in this game. Apparently I wasn't. I think I was just watching it when it was happening. I saw Trashboat build a phylactery on Void Spirit. I was very confused. See this happen. It gets me just a casual hook. Yo ho, near the hooks you should never go, Graves Jim.
Darkest 2.0.
True. Well, I don't mean to say this, but Matt was in this league and picking Pudge before Dark Ace was in this league and picking Pudge.
Falling into place.
Sorry to break the spell.
Let's. The Dark Ace is so good. I just witnessed him
Yeah, he did
win all
dominate.
the
So.
lanes.
Bro, Dark Ace is washed, bro. Like, bro, come on, dude. I'm the best Pudge, okay?
We don't sound like that.
Not that. Well, he does because he's from Quebec.
Oh.
Radiant have been killed.
Now you understand.
Dire's cover has been
They kind of got the Shadow Demon in jail over here.
No.
He's gonna break out just
is
fine.
under attack.
This is a very strong offlane. Unsurprisingly, Juggernaut is struggling a lot for it. Poor guy. Rock not doing great in this safe lane either, but this is a safe lane where he's gonna turn it around a little bit. There's one area you still are up when you have a strong offlane, is at least your lane phase is gonna be big. Being able to come out early, because the real key issue is you can't really kill off a P1 anymore unless you're stomping all three lanes and just running away with the game, right? Like, in a competitive game, you can't shut the enemy P1 down. So, 10 minutes from now, having Matt as your P3 is not going to be any, like, stronger than having Will Demand beat Sunny Hero. He doesn't really play all that much on your P3, right? But, in that lane phase, you know, you're going to be buying time. And time can be a pretty nice thing to have. I think especially in a less coordinated lineup with a less coordinated team, which I don't know if Trashboat really is necessarily, but there are certainly no shortage of those this season, in any case. Having that extra time, I think, is a pretty big boon, pretty big bonus. You know, more time when you're the down team and having to take a break means having to play with less map control, having to play with
Radiant's
the
bottom
mentality
tower
of
is
coming
under
back.
attack.
My Steelers starting to get a little aggressive down here. And you're
What,
still down
Steeler
for
hates
last hits.
Dawnbreaker.
True. I mean, I do too. I don't blame him. Not like as a hero or anything. Like I don't personally. If you're watching this Dawnbreaker, nothing against you personally. I just don't like seeing you in 100% of games. I just don't like living in a world where not only do we have one 100% PB the hero this match, we really have
Radiant's
three.
middle tower is under attack.
Goodbye, Copless. Gets caught by Trashboat wandering around back here.
The bounty
Really?
runes. No.
Yeah, he's just trying to raid the bounty runes, but didn't get him.
You put them
Oh.
in the bottle.
Didn't get my bloody runes. I got caught by the Lena fella. Now Pear's gonna get it. Ah, fuck. That's what Copless sounds like.
I was going for the rune.
And
No.
if you can believe it, that's actually a massive under-exaggeration.
He's letting the runes marinate for a while. It's okay.
Yep,
True.
yep. That's the
Oh no,
plan,
Matt's
so-
courier's just sitting in the middle of the lane. Had to get his phase boots. Rest in peace.
Dude, I always forget about the bounty runes. And the wisdom runes. Apparently.
And the river runes.
Jeez, did you see that stack?
Where?
That
Which
stack
stack?
was huge. Near mid on the radiant side.
What, this? It's just two.
No, on the
No. Right side, right side.
on the right side.
Oh, that is a big stack. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, it's
Look
a
at
Sand
that.
King. You better take it sooner than later, Gotham. This is Lena, right? She can take that. All she needs is one clarity or that bottle to be refilled, and she can get that easy. So he better do that when he comes back out. He's starting to slip. He has 10 last hits up on him now, and he is currently in base. He's not able to contest. He's also got 10 denies, which is maybe the bigger story here.
Is under attack.
Safe lanes are struggling still. Notably, Grace Jam is got on the Juggernaut has quite considerably more denies than the Lifestealer does. Though, on the other hand, the Pudge has more last hits than the Dawn does. Everyone's denying. Look at all these denies. All the Corvers are just constantly wagging their own creeps. Very CS oriented and anti-CS oriented teams here.
That's so mean. The creeps are like fighting for their lives, and then you just have your own teammate deny you. That's such a tough time.
Dire's
What can you
top
say? It's
is
better
under
than
attack.
the alternative.
So sad.
A death
This
where all
is
the
really
gold falls out of your pockets and everyone sees, you know?
I really want to see him take this stack.
I really want to see
Really
Trashboat
beautiful.
run into Lena again. Or Trashboat is Lena. I want to see Cobbless run into Lena again. I got my wish! Gotham's gonna try to make it a trade, but okay. Big hook from the Pudge. Gets Selena, does most of her HP. Should be able to run this over. Gotham didn't actually get the clockwork rip. Decided he needed to run in for the lane. I don't think he actually did. I think he could have actually just kept going on the clockwork, but that was a safer option.
Dire's
You didn't know if
middle
somebody was
tower is under
TPing in or
attack.
something. Nobody was, but you didn't know that.
Death and good are linked.
Juggernaut working on this, Juggernaut working on getting hammered by Pudge, actually. He got ulted while he was spinning, which is kind of a lose-lose there. Pudge tries to take Clockwork out of the hooks, and, not Clockwork, tries to take Combos out of the hooks, ends up getting him bashed into Cogs instead. That's kind of a sad interaction. Thonbreaker in a slightly compromising position here, though with no man on the Lifestealer. Oh, he should have hit that wand and open wounds. Oh, he did open wounds already. Never mind. Nothing to be done. Kind of trying to pincer Gotham here a little bit. Yeah, the Nyx here at mid for him, but nothing actually getting done. Pretty slow lane phase, all things considered. I mean, you have a few kills, pretty concentrated. Or Cobbless. Poor Trashboat, actually. Goodbye. Finally gets a revenge kill on Lena that's been such a pain to him.
Oops, was that me?
Wait, did they take the stack yet?
Yes, they did. You missed it entirely.
No.
Brionne, when were you looking?
I don't know. I had my thoughts on those wisdom runes.
Your co-caster sucks, man.
I can't
I
believe
know.
this.
Doughboy is the worst.
Holy.
If only I was more like Dark Gaze. Oh
True.
wait. No, you
Or
can't say
Blueberry.
anything wrong about Doughboy. How dare you?
No, you see, he was like, your co-caster sucks. So, you know, it was the funny thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
What about the triangle ones?
Triangle.
Oh, the triangle stacks?
Oh, yeah. He's doing those
Oh,
now.
no.
We can't look at that. We can't look at that.
No.
We got much more important things to look at. I mean, how can we look at this when we could instead watch Grace Jam in a 1v1 versus
Under
O?
attack.
It was gonna be so satisfying.
Okay, so back to Gotham. Oh, he also
Oh,
has that courier.
Whoa, the
What's that courier? Is this like
Amaterasu?
what's that, like the
Amaterasu?
B stars? I think this is from.
B-stars.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but
Is
I
that-
think
That's not
this is from
Legoshi, that's Amaterasu. Oh.
is that like his Japanese name? I don't know much about like the localization process.
Just what that doctor.
Hmm.
What's wrong? Why do you get all quiet?
Hmm.
Just
Can't win.
Gotham getting put in the cogs here.
Oh,
Very
trash boat.
swift.
Trash boat.
Trash go.
It's true. It takes
got
a
that from
real. It
chat.
takes a
I got-
real pro to ult the
Trash
Sand
go.
King as Lena. Only Trashboat could do this. That Aegis Steel was nothing compared to this baby.
The hook? The
No,
hook of a lifetime?
close.
Oh,
Got a little more cast range.
Crash boat? Doubters? Why so quiet?
Brionne, I got a story I gotta tell you. Okay.
Alright, I'm ready for story time.
All right. So there was this one time. What was that mode a few years ago? That like at Aghanim's lab, right? I was playing Aghanim's
Yeah.
lab, and I was playing Juggernaut. Whenever I'm playing Juggernaut, I always do my stupid impression of his voice. I am the Juggernaut. I am invincible when I use my Q. Oh shit, I am dead. You know
Nice,
that.
nice. Like it, I like it.
And I was doing that. Somebody I was playing with was very annoyed by that, which of course only encouraged me to A, keep picking Juggernaut in Ag's lab, and B, keep doing that. Just even more.
As
So
one does.
And I got so used to it that after we were finally done, I went to, gotta see Goblins get picked off here by the clockwork. After I was done, I went out to check on my cat, named Creamsicle. And I was, the problem is, I was so into it that I walked up to her and I leaned down and I was like, "Hello, cat." And then the worst part is that I got kind of embarrassed, like I was like she knew I was being cringe, and I was like, "Hi," as if
Hi.
she cared I was doing a impression of the
Radiant's turret
Juggernaut
has been
from
killed.
Dota 2.
I love that.
So can we get? What do you think of this story?
This happens to me when I play my D&D characters too long, and then I'm in character with them. And then
Can you do
afterwards,
that
I just
impression?
kind of...
Radiant's middle
Oh, one of my
tower is
D&D
under
characters?
Yeah,
attack.
like how
Dire's
it.
tower is
no
under
need-
They're not
I'm
very
not
good.
Radiant structure
Very
is
sad.
fortified.
Well, one of them's just doesn't talk, like they're mute. So that one I can't do because
Wait, you have a D&D character based on Kitty?
Radiant's middle
Oh,
no,
Bad
it's a bit more
news for-
complicated, long story.
okay.
Oh, big team fight.
Witch Doctor really actually turned that around quite well there.
Oh,
Lena
no.
now in an incredibly compromising position. The
What?
wow.
What a fight.
Let's look at this again, and this time I'm going to actually call this, okay?
Okay, got it.
Witch Doctor trapped under the tower here. They're without a coconut, and a two-man Witch Doctor Maledict actually gets both the Dawnbreaker and the Clockwork. Clockwork very swiftly dies. Trashboat runs in trying to make the save, but gets intercepted very quickly by the Pudge, and the Sand King dies. No time flat. Very big team fight. Very well done on the Witch Doctor's part. I'm sure not going to be thrilled to hear that, but hey, very well done on the Witch Doctor's part.
That was a very optimistic Dawnbreaker ult.
I was just trying to save the Lena. I don't think it was. I think Wildeman knew he was dead there. He was very low anyway. So I think he was just trying to save the Lena. It just didn't work out. And the alternative was don't do that and die anyway. So the thing is also to dodge Maledict, which he was dying of.
Dire are scanning.
Let's take a look at the net worth chart here. We've been on not net worth the whole time. What the hell? What a weird looking net worth chart. Everybody on Radiant is like in the exact same place, basically. And you have like a line around Trashboat here.
You choke.
Oh, no, Punch! No, Matt! You know that's not gonna work! Oh my god. Let's walk up to her and ult.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh
attack.
well.
Radiant
It's like when I play Wyvern and I throw my curse into a bunch of CK illusions and try to hit the right one.
You mean Wyvern?
Yeah.
Why do you pronounce it like that?
That's how it's pronounced.
What? Wyvern?
Wyvern, yeah.
Wyvern.
Wait, is saying Wyvern wrong?
Yeah.
No, Wyvern is good. Like, right.
Radiant's
Correct.
bottom
Oh,
No.
Wyvern is
under
wrong?
attack.
No, Wyvern is how you say it.
I'm searching it.
I don't know, I've always said Wyvern.
Yeah, it's a common misconception.
Unlucky.
No, it is Wyvern.
It's a
Radiant
common
Guys trolling us.
misconception.
is under attack.
It's
I
like
would,
the-
as if I would ever do such a thing. Never.
Honestly, somehow, I have a good track record of hitting the right illusion when I throw the Winter's Curse or whatever into the
Just
CK illusions.
do the W first. There you go.
I usually just like guess and then it works out. I don't know why it always does, but somehow it does.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Whichever
W
CK
first
takes
is
the
mine.
different amount of damage from the split shot, that's the real one, baby.
That makes so much sense. I always just throw it in there.
Dire T1 falls top. Radiant T1 bot is actually still good. Fan King managing that. Nake's doing their jungle.
What the heck?
Nake's still a little far from Dagon. He's trying really hard to get it there. Trying to take this little miniature stack here. With the, oh my god, so close to getting that Juggernaut. I don't know if he really wanted the Juggernaut, if I'm being honest, but it was very close to getting him.
Haste.
Oh, no, Gotham, that sucks. It's a very dead trash boat if he lands that. Kind of an awkward... You see kind of the awkward issue here. Rock was not inside of the Sand King there either, even though he had Infest. He's using Infest defensively, which is what you do now. I don't think he was picked to do that. I think Gotham may have a slight disconnect on what this Lifestealer guy is supposed to do. I don't know. Dawnbreaker Mage Slayer, okay. Don't see that every day, I don't think.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of getting super tired and I think I have to go.
Goodbye forever.
Not forever. Just goodbye for now.
Goodbye forever.
Okay. Goodbye forever.
Oh. For now.
Man.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, awkward, awkward.
Oh,
Trashboat's
big
coming
team
in.
fight.
This is gonna be
Huge
really
team
bad.
It's a
Hook
3v2 though.
misses.
Not 3v3.
Yeah. Awkward.
I'll leave after I see what happens in the team fight. Okay, that was the team fight, I guess.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have
That
a
was
nice
just-
night.
Poor coordination there. I think speaks to... I have noticed the Gotham team very frequently stacks, and when they very frequently stack, there's one man they very frequently don't have, and that's Accomplice. Perhaps that has something to do with it. Once again,
Oh my
Pudge
God,
going
he
for the
killed him
save
again.
once again. I mean, he's dead anyway. But if anything, that's a good thing, is he's just redirecting it to the pause 5 instead of letting somebody else potentially get the kill. Rock with the Radiance. I was talking before, I don't think there's been a before 20-minute Radiance this season, and now there's one in almost every series. Come on, Rouk, get the stack, Rouk. Don't go away from that stack, Rouk. They got Alina, Rouk. Oh, buddy.
Oh, Lena has tags on.
Yes, she does.
Oh, does she?
Well,
No, I
we'll
don't
have
think
it
so.
off Courier, I believe. Yeah,
Oh yeah, there you go.
Alina has Ags off Courier. Rouk going for the Skull Basher, which is probably fine. I think he's been able to get away so far with not relying on the infect. No! Get the stack! What's wrong with you people? Anyway, going to do Tormentor instead. I guess you could Tormentor and then do the stack. Luckily, Lifestealer, very good hero with which to do this Tormentor thing. Witch Doctor? Witch Doctor, okay, there we go. Little Harry gets the shard in the end. One of the best shards you can get, so. Alright, now we do the
So
stack?
good again.
Whew, okay. I mean, this is going to take an hour and a half, but... needs to be done. And team's going to help him do the job here. You laugh, I actually think that's not a bad idea. The Infest cooldown is really low, and it did help him clear that camp in very short order. So I think, even though that looks like a stupid thing to do, I think that was actually smart. Ironically. What does chat think? You've been slacking on your chat looking.
Sorry. Gaze said
Radiant's bottom
Trash
tower
boats
is
support
under
night
attack.
carrying does. Just how much does this man need to do on his own?
Let's see, this
What do
is
you think
dust
about
right
that?
here. I see 1 dust on the Clockwork. I see no dusts on the Nyx Assassin, my jump
Dire's
man.
top tower is under
But he has a
attack.
sentry, so it's like, okay. So
Said,
what's with you and Trashboat, guys? You gonna make out after this game or what?
said
Dire's
it's
top
crazy
tower is
how
under
I
attack.
haven't even glazed Trash Boat at this game. Oh,
Again,
swinging a miss.
comically tragic for Sand King. You just how many times can one man missile? It's getting quite rough.
Dire's
Up.
tower is under
It's okay. We had a missed Witch Doctor E as well. Miss Maledict. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of this skill today somehow. This is Snow Witch all Doctor, baby. No Maledict at all. Is this scale like crap? Unusual. I
This
don't know
hook
if that's
too.
common. Clockwork heading straight for the vessel. It's not surprising. It is kind of the issue that I talked about with the preseason content about this team. If you took a look at that, I'm mentioning those a lot today. Trashboat team, you got 2 support players that don't really play support. Powers and Pause. 1 player, Jumpman, plays like 2 and 3 and kind of 1, and will do a stint on 4 occasionally, but is not what I would call a support player. He won the league on support, make no mistake. He also won it on Pause too, and he was a lot more impactful the second time around, frankly. Shadow Demon got those raindrops. 23-minute raindrops. Interesting to see that. Asher now down on Lifestealer. I think we need to see that Ags next, frankly. You can put it off for a while, but that's why you pick this hero right now, right? Like, and it's not like it's bad this game by any stretch of the term. Can't stomp the Juggle. It actually used to have this weird interaction where you just made it do nothing and bounce around. Now you just trump out whenever he ults. That's not very good. But when he's not ulting, it is horrific for him, and it's always horrific for Lena. So get that Ags, baby. Oh, that's interesting. They scanned out. They got smoke. They scanned out the Jug. This could be big.
Uh-oh.
See the Watcher. No, guys. No! Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is it. Can't go on
I
any
feel like you can
longer.
put a ward down here.
Yeah, they didn't even put vision. Helpless has vision, he's just opting not to place it yet.
Dire's top
Pro tip,
tower
when you
is
scan,
under
you see
attack.
somebody there, he's not there when you get there,
Bottom,
he's at the
bottom,
camp
bottom.
next to it. Bottom? That wasn't very exciting.
Okay.
They have an eye on the lifesteal. They could hook him if they wanted. He is a really easy... Oh, he's actually just
Oh
instantly
my
dead.
goodness.
There are some
That
games
guy.
in which you can have Lifestealer ahead of the pack, just soak all the hits, jump into somebody, and be okay. This is not one of those games. Thanking BKB. What we really need for Sand King maybe is a nice pair of glasses. Very interesting build on the Dawnbreaker going SNY BKB. Very damage heavy, which you see a lot in like higher level gameplay. You don't see it that much in like the LD2L level. Be interesting to see how it works out. I want to judge it before it gets a chance to breathe. Yep, there it is, SNY. SNY Mage Slayer. BKB up next. Not even thinking about that Axe, thinking about Roche.
Top tower is under attack.
Lena got her Ags and she's building another Ags. Or she's building BKB, which is now probably complete when it comes off the courier. In way ancient though, like Dota 1 Dota, that used to be a thing. He used to build multiple Ags on OD, and that's why he has lines for it in Dota 2. If you do that.
Sean has fallen to the
Lena
dark
takes the
side.
Aegis, like she had to, is obviously the good idea.
Yeah. There's like no opening for Radiant.
No, it doesn't
They
feel
have
like
to,
it.
Yeah.
They need to play, well, they do have one nice bit of insurance in the way that they do still have the Pudge, and there's always going to be the chance that you get the big hook that completely redefines or reorients the team fight. But they're really kind of praying for that at the moment. The Sand King is kind of fallen off the face of the world. The Life Stealer not having the best time, to say the least.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Kind of a miscue there. Pudge saves the Neek's assassin, and the rest of the fight kind of falls apart. Uh-oh. Pudge goes down next. Everyone's going down, really. A lot of deaths. The only survivor is the Sand King. It's really
Bottom tower is under attack.
only a very small part. Well, yeah, I guess he did the most damage on his team. So there's that. He didn't get any kills. That's kind of the important bit, I think. You didn't get to deny this tower and like have this horrible 1v1 with Juggernaut that he dies in. We're not even gonna look at it. This fight recap is censoring the death of an innocent Scorpion. Falling off the rails here. We're now 2-to-1 ratio favoring the Trashboat team. 13k net worth advantage Trashboat team. And it's like, I think I favor them pretty much all stats. So unless this Life Stealer gets like 10,000 gold really quickly, it's starting to look kind of bad.
It's all been a shellacking this week, no?
There's that shellacking again.
No, it's like the Suns fan thing.
But yeah, you're right. There's not really been
Like-
any competitive matches
like
thus
what
far.
night?
Radiant's top
This is like the last TI, you know what I mean? Like
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
week 1 we had a bunch of competitive matches. Week 2, some competitive matches. Week 3 so far we've had like. Was the live game competitive? I mean, kinda. I guess the live game was competitive. That was it though. Trashboat got kind of caught here, but I still kind of lost his nerve.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, go for it, man. What better opportunity are you gonna have, right?
Yeah, what did he get?
Oh, that
There you go.
Clockwork caught the guy. Probably really didn't want to catch. A very interesting use of the. Okay, there we go. Finally goes down. It's like the only guy that feels like they can get is his Clockwork. But
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
very interesting use of the Shadow Demon Demonic Purge there. I'm not really sure what that was about. Linear advantage, as they say, for the Dire. This Jumpman guy is starting to make some real money. He's very quickly catching up to the Radiant's cores. They have got Jug in a pretty compromising position. He did not TP. He does not even have a TP, so he's not having an easy way out of here unless his courier shows up or something. Dawnbreaker's gonna intervene. Bad news, boys. That stun goes through BKB. Oh my god, that was a huge juggle. Just insta-kills the Life Stealer. Sand King quickly following. Great hook from Matt is actually going to result in the kill on... Oh no, Trashboat doesn't see the blade mail. He almost died. Oh my god, that's
okay.
close.
That was ages.
Yeah, it's true. He still has it for another minute. Yeah, I think the wheels are falling off the bus on this one. This is just exactly what I've been talking about when it comes to drafts. Like there is basically, I don't even think there's really, at the end of the day, if you have a better draft in a world where the other guy has more meta heroes, like logically better draft, I think the meta heroes still just win. I think this is where we're at this patch. It's I always call it Civ 5 balancing. It's like, it's not like the best heroes are that much better than average. It's just that so many heroes are so much worse than the logical average. Like you're either picking something meta or you're picking something with no impact. It's your two options. No middle. Man beats. Pretty ambitious here. I think maybe not considering the Skull Basher on the Life Stealer. He's actually gonna live this. Just barely live through this. Clockwork sets up a nice escape for him. It's not even really like the Gotham team was like better on paper. Maybe in like an older meta. where Lifestealer is building around offensively infesting rather than defensively infesting, maybe. But that time has passed, right? But, like, this is not such an outdraft. It should be 10 to 21 with a 17k net worth advantage for the Trashboat team. That's just the power of meta in this patch. It's sad. I don't like meta patches, but it's like this time it's like there's not even really anything clever you can do about it, because the way they make Hero strong is removing their weaknesses. So you just pick them, ban them, or die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Haste on the Lena. I don't know necessarily if that's going to have a huge impact here. Yeah, the Gotham team is not even fighting for this. They're just waiting at T3. Kind of awkwardly waiting at T3, honestly. I get the supports being here. I don't know if I like the Lifestealer being here so much. I feel like he should be with his friends up at top, getting some casual last hits.
Oh, he's gonna get...
And they're gonna find him here. Again, the guys at top, nobody really cares about them. The Dawnbreaker, but, you know, what's that matter? Lifestealer's the one having to waste time and attract attention, which, you know, he used to be the posse for this team. I mean, that would have made a lot of sense in that case, but... We do have a very scary looking Pudge, so there's that at least. With the Eternal Shroud, the Blade Mail, the Ags. In particular, he's a pretty major danger to the Lena. So long as that can come out. Catches the Neeks instead, doesn't want that. Doesn't elect to do anything with it. Gotham getting very pung. Because they know everybody's running right at him. Or maybe Trashboat's being pung. Or doing the pinging. Either matter Trashboat, they're the same color here. Jug just finished up his Ags. It's another Jug Ags. I feel like we've seen more Jug Ags this week than like the last 2 years.
"10 seconds for Roche."
Yep. Somebody is scribbling all over the map. And then concludes,
I think
go
that's like out of
defend mid.
frustration.
Somebody light blue scribbled all over the map and then pinged this tower, which made his shield pop up. So I wonder who that could have been. Dawnbreaker, pot an entire Eternal Shroud.
Radiant's
Interesting.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant
Um,
are scanning.
I get it, I guess. Doesn't really thematically go that well with the rest of their build, but hey, why not? They're gonna find the Lifestealer. Oh man.
Wow.
There's nowhere to go either. Just immediately ran from the creeps. I mean, not like he was gonna get anything out of that
Oh.
anyway. But...
His egg.
Yep, this is his Ags reveal. He has finished it, but
Yikes.
didn't do much. Gotham just shows up after the guy is already dead. He does manage to take out the Clockwork with the Sandstorm. But that's all he's really able to do. Just has to retreat, loses his Shadow Demon in kind. Definitely does not feel like Copless is on the same page with this Shadow Demon as he is with his normal heroes. It's like a very different Copless, to say the least. And so
Copless.
far, it's looking a little whack. So I'm on the same page neither with the way he's playing the hero nor with the team. Definitely feels off, to say the least. Like, you know, what game are you looking at in LD2L where Copless is 2-8, right? Like, that is not common. Which Doctor still has that gree-gree.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Guys said, can a support carry dust or drop a ward, please? It's a Trashboat supporter right there.
Well, we got 2 wards in the backpack of the Jumpman. We've got neither of those things in the backpack of the Clockwork. Ooh, he's in chat too. And this is pretty much what you would expect. These people are not support players. They are Pudge catchers, though. Bye-bye, Pudge. That was a really good, Maledict. In a more competitive game, that would have been awesome, but no such luck here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gotham's gonna get found by the Dawnbreaker, who herself does not have any detection, so if he just sandstormed and stood still, he would be totally fine. Well, not stand still necessarily, but, you know, sandstorm and stay inside the sandstorm. Rauk finally getting a little bit of money. Does feel like an unfortunate situation for Rauk. It feels like he's still playing boss 3 in this game. Like, he's just not able to get any money anywhere he goes. Everybody else on his team is hitting creeps except him. He's just scrapping for what's left over. Kinda rough. Juggernaut with that Battle Fury. Doesn't actually have one, though, so.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Kind of an awkward slash, but nothing really comes of it. Trashboat vomits on the enemy team until they go away. Roche is up, and Roche is where they're going. They even get to check it first. As Graves, Cham, and Trashboat fight over the last hits. Juggernaut has that Eye of Scotty. Not something you see that often on Juggernaut, I don't think.
Radiant are scanning.
Been a long time. It's like that game in the earlier where we saw the Dragon Knight with no items. He bought a Scotty and didn't do anything with it. Moss. Goodness. Lena, it's a Crystallis. Going for both the new Silver Edge and the old Silver Edge, actually. Ocean's banner dropped here. Jug takes the Aegis.
Wait, is next building Sanj and Kaya?
Yes, he is. He's gonna run right into the Witch Doctor here.
He's gonna one hit him.
And oh no, he broke out of his ult. He did it wrong.
Courier has been killed.
Don't do that, trash man. Don't do that,
Trash
jump man. That's not how you do it. Trash man is somebody else. He was on the old team that Trashboat had.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No, my lifestealer illusions.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
It's a good combo, at least in theory, anyway. The Shadow Demon and the Lifestealer, pretty classic, I think. Just anyone who gets Radiance has at least some use with that old Shadow Demon. They got the Pudge, but the Clockwork immediately intercepts. He just has to get out of there. Oh my god, that
Lena's dying.
yeah, Lena, actually exploded. Godlike streak ended by the Lifestealer. Juggernaut actually pretty low himself. They're gonna catch the well, they're gonna have to go after somebody on the way out here.
I know it's a hectic fight.
Jug, they finally catch the Jug. Actually catch... No, don't walk away from him! What are you doing? Okay. Swish Slash comes out, just kind of tickles everybody. He spins... Tries to TP, gets bashed by the Lifestealer. And he's actually dead. That was a 6-for-1 trade. Oh no, that was a 4-for-1 trade. 5-for-1 because of Jug Aegis, but... Nix was not really there. 7,000 gold swings, that's a pretty big deal. I don't know if it's going to mean that much in the long term. I would say that the Dire pretty handily outscale the Radiant. Good effort there, showing signs of life with this team, which is not really something we've seen from the down teams earlier today.
Dire's middle tower.
Lifestealer got a full Abyssal Blade from the proceeds from that fight. Well, he got the non-Skull Basher parts of it anyway. Still got that Roche's banner on the clockwork. It's kind of funny.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Onani, who's your favorite Dota?
Who was asking that? Is it somebody in chat?
No, I'm
Dire's
asking
middle
that.
tower
Who?
has
What is
I
chat
haven't-
saying? We'll answer that first.
It said
Is
they
it
were
still
talking
just
about-
is it still Geisters, Glaze, and Trashboat?
kinda. And then Power said we had to nerf the boat, otherwise it would be over at 20 minutes.
True. It's good. It's good when it's over at 20 minutes, though. It means I have to record less show. Ah, almost gets the jump on the Nyx Assassin there from the Shadow Demon. As is Demonic Cleanse now. Pretty good. Pretty good thing to have. I'll show you some of the debuffs that that team can give you. Game just slows to a halt at this point. Everybody dire catching their breath, Radiant trying to think, okay, well we won. I wasn't expecting that. What do we do now? And so we're going to get a Shiva's Guard and a Pudge of that recipe cost in about 2035. You know, I always say 2035 is an arbitrary, long-off future year, but now it's only 10 years from now. Jesus Christ.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay, I have to start saying like 2050 or something.
Boom, there it goes.
30-35.
There we go. I don't know if it's gonna be that long. Matt's like Futurama style head in a jar is gonna finish that in 3035.
They're pretty tanky on the right side.
Yeah,
Lena now.
it is funny. Lena's definitely gonna have to be very conscious about that blade mail on the Pudge, for example. If she just unloads on him, she can very easily lose a lot of HP very quick. She's down to that 6-second BKB,
Scanning.
so it's not gonna
But
carry her through an entire fight anymore.
She is doing a hybrid, like
Money to burn.
magic and attack damage.
Copless now is the
Oh,
owner
gem.
of a gem. I don't know if he wanted this, but he's got it. Oh, what am I supposed to do with this?
How does
I
that?
cannot see no fucking wards here. I didn't think they're planting anything, missy.
How does Dusty sound?
Dusty, right, gonna
I
have
see.
some Dota, right, oh, come on, Lifestealer, come on, Lifestealer, oh, no, bollocks. That's Dusty. Wow. I think there was kind of like a little bit of Joel mixed in. No, really more Otto kind of mixed into that, Otto von Bismarck. I don't know if you've ever heard of that guy.
I think I heard.
He's the guy who's casting this game, quote unquote, like live. But he's not really casting it, he's just watching it. So after the game, he can be like, Gotham, what's wrong with you? Right,
You're actually really good at friendship.
No, I'm not.
Like you're Scottish and British.
There was a guy who used to drive insane doing that. Got the... and he did coke. Shiva's Guard on the Pudge. I'm not kidding, he did coke.
More fuel for my
Lifestealer is getting something with this javelin. Hard to say exactly what. I don't know if they have any evasion or avoidance. Oh, they got the butterfly in the jug. That's what it's for. It's for MKB. Neeks saw that happen and said, "Hell no to that." Going as far away from as humanly possible from that nonsense now. Lena drew a big arrow pointing right where Lifestealer used to be. And has a DD, that's quite conveniently timed. They're gonna have to play very smartly around them the next fight, or else things can get really bad. Very awkward, and we still don't have the Lifestealer ahead of our Sand King, which is really not a great position to be in. The guy who's gonna have the best game of these 3 cores is the Lifestealer, and it feels like every time I look at a safe wave, I see a Pudge or a Sand King there. Every time I look at a safe camp, like, this is where my fun stealer should be, not my funny Scorpion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, whoa, he's doing the funny build with the eggs and Daedalus, the Sand King.
Oh, you're right. Wow. So Gotham wants to be the real puzzle. I don't know if I support this build necessarily, but hey, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to bridge that damage gap, right? Pudge eats a pine cone. Playing very well against the Pudge. Playing a lot better against the Pudge than the Chon team did, I can tell you that much. Very conscious of where they are. Always trying to have creeps between them and where they at least think the Pudge is, so that's good. Down here, says somebody blue. Probably Trashboat, I'm guessing. Once again, we're gonna have this meeting of the minds as Dawnbreaker takes on the Sand King. Neither side has detection, and now Dawnbreaker has a Trickster Cloak, so just 2 Invis people find each other, and then Gotham leaves. Are we taking on this Tormentor? I don't know, there's actually... oh, there's at least 2, so... either Pudge or Sand King getting this shard. Sand King shard is really good. I don't know how great the Pudge shard is when he's often dying first in fights, but, you know. So now Sand King has IBS. That's what his shard is, you know, it's IBS. My friends, that was an illusion. Oh dear. They just went to town on that Chug illusion, and now Jug is just sitting there in awe that that just happened. And Lifestealer got a Wisdom Runes. That's one more than Brionne got. Except the one that Brionne got, but we pretend that didn't happen.
Yep.
Dawnbreaker, bringing in an entire Axe Blessing. We got Donka in chat. In 3-2-2. Sand King. Oh man, Sand King.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Robin weaving.
Oh,
Never mind.
he hits BKB, tries to TP. That doesn't work against this lineup, I'm afraid. Didn't even look like that hook shot should have hit him. I'm not sure why that worked, but... well, Radiant's going to use the space at least. They're charging right to Roche, which is interesting. Oh no, they're charging right to the portal.
Oh, Roche is gonna TP.
Yeah, the whole top thing was a very temporary engagement for him. They're waiting. This could be big. This could be really big. I don't necessarily think I like the way Matt's positioned here, but that's fine. Oh my god. Hits all of his buttons to survive the juggle. The slightly late Witch Doctor ult. Probably okay. Lifestealer coming in. Jumps into the Juggernaut. Kind of awkward. So much HP that did nothing to him. Do not quite get the Juggernaut out. I don't know. That was really awkward. It felt like Radiant had a really good setup for that fight. They did more damage, they just didn't get anything done. And had to retreat. Very, very awkward. I think it was just... everything was just kind of predicated around the Witch Doctor ult that didn't really last very long. Goodness. I think, maybe... should have started earlier, maybe should have just tried to drop the train on Clockwork the second he got on the other side of the portal. Because he still got to get his cogs off and everything, that probably did not help them much. 51 minutes, this is longer than I think the other 2 series today are. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Well, thanks you in a minute here.
Don't mind me. Our choppers are faster than ever.
Got like a sore spot on my tongue. Just very awkward. Down to the 7-second BKB for Pudge. Still at least has that one. Going for his Ag's Blessing, then the Heart next. Don't buy the Blessing before you buy the Heart, Matt. Don't do it. Or at least one part of it. Witch Doctor has recognized the issue in the last fight and is going swiftly for the Hammer Cape. Gets very bullied by the Lena. Pudge tries to intervene, but Lena just turns around the last second. Does have buyback. Does have buyback and ult. Oh my god, Trashboat hit Matt once and lost like a third of her HP. Just splitting over the map here. Chug spinning very slowly, Sand King dying very tragically. Chug does have Aegis. Actually not gonna try and get the second kill. They're gonna swing back, try to get the guys mid. They're gonna lose their ranged Rex for it. And oh man, look at that. Melee Rex die.
18 minutes for us.
All three lanes are just kind of up here, right in the Radiance grill now. Right in the Lion Tamers grill.
You can't do anything without smoking.
Yeah. It's kind of the awkward problem is that... Oh, yeah, there goes Pudge. You're certainly not going to do anything without him. No two ways about that. Might be able to look at it go, though. Yep, just with the whole team concentrated, it's just a long line of murder. Pudge buys back, pulls Clock into the fountain, rest in peace. And then he walks into the Witch Doctor ult. Very large Witch Doctor ult, but at this point everyone is so far out. Okay, they do get the Lena coming out of that, so that's good. Chug Refresher Orb just goes on the Pudge, and then Couples is like, wait, I can do something about that, I think. This is actually pretty bad for the Jug here. The Dawnbreaker looking to intervene, doesn't actually get the job done. Sand King comes back. It looked like this match was all done, but apparently not. They, okay, I was about to say, they don't have any detection for this. They do. Guess they just weren't expecting it. Dawnbreaker, very... better be dead at this point, my god. Okay, there we go. Oh, what a brutal match that was. What a brutal fight, I guess, maybe the better way to put it. And it looked like a pretty solid comeback there for the Radiant, but I think when you see the fight recap in about 5 hours when it decides to pop up for some reason. Come on, fight recap. Oh well, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
You'll see they did expend three buybacks to do that. They made 8,971 gold, so I think they did actually like account for that, but still rather rough. They're still very, very far behind their counterparts. Like the Dire are so done, they're just building stuff because they're bored, and my Lifestealer is not even 6 slotted yet. He still has to get rid of that magic wand, right? I guess Lena does too.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Glyph coming out here.
Dire's middle tower.
Radiant now have to actually retreat. You can't actually sustain the victory, which is just always an awkward spot to be in. It's that sad, nasty spot where you're able to win the team fight, but you're not actually able to do anything with it because you can't win another team fight. They almost found the Sand King on the retreat there, but he TP'd out just in time. Look at that gem on that Shadow Demon, actually. How about that? That's what you see when you hit alt. It's disabled on the courier. I think you could put that somewhere else in the description. Dawn looking at Travels next. No surprises there. Already has her own Ag's Blessing. I believe she got that off of Roche. Another double damage on the Lena. Pudge now with 15 stacks of fat, 30 strength. It's not a small amount anymore. We'll be getting his heart very soon.
Do you think they're gonna wait for a Roche again or go up high ground?
I hope this match ends before the next Roche, to be honest with you.
It's like
I think it is to the point where it is kind of in the unfortunate ground that even if Radiant can win a fight, I don't think they can win the game, especially with Lifestealer. Once again, just watching other people farm.
yeah, there is 3 people has Nova.
Trashboat walks into the middle of everyone here. He's got by the punch, pops BKB. I guess I'll slow down the action back here. Big ult from the Witch Doctor is shredding this this Dawnbreaker. Just buys back along with Alina, actually took a very quick swift death there. Pudge is down, that's a dieback on the Pudge.
That's so.
Witch Doctor's down, that's a dieback
Come on,
on
Gotham.
the Witch. Gotham will live. He'll be the one to tell everybody what happened to him today. The one survivor who can warn everybody about this. Lifestealer wants to take one last shot, one last blow at old Juggernaut.
He has a sheep stick. What was that?
Well, nobody heard it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
But it does mean I will have to BRB for just a second after this match ends, so I hope it ends very swiftly.
It's okay, I'm gonna eat my burrito. Oh my god, they're going for.
Well, yeah, it's got to be as long as possible. We're griefing the casters. That's a time-honored LD2L tradition. She just chopped down all the racks. Why not just end? Nobody is alive. They're all died back. Jesus Christ, guys. Actually, all gonna be back up by the time the mechas are at the Ancient.
They also bought back too, so it's gonna be. Okay, this has to be.
Gotham tries to protest what's happening. Doesn't find anything.
Oh, there you go.
Just gets blitzed out of existence. And they put up a decent defense, and it's over.
Trash goat.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to analyze this particular match as I have to very swiftly leave, and we'll be seeing the BRB screen for a second here once this wraps up. But basically, it goes like this. Don't let all these meta-ass heroes through. I'll analyze more next time.